Bearded Dragon Games, and I thought I would start off this YouTube channel by playing my favorite game, which is Portal 2. Let's start. I will talk when there's no context being said, so in between.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 8 days.
The important dialogue, I'll say
so. Regulations. All testing candidates in the Aperture Science
I don't,
Extended Relaxation Center
concentration.
must be periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed. Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call is to inform you.
Anyone in there?
Subjects should vacate the enrichment.
Hello?
Immediately. Any test subject.
Are you gonna open the door?
At this time.
Any time? Ah! Oh God! You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't.
By far one of my
I'm
favorite
absolutely sure you're
characters
fine.
in
There's
this
plenty
game.
of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
I can hear you. Funny thing about this game is
Most
character,
test subjects do
female.
experience some cognitive deterioration after a few
Yes,
months
that's the
in
funny part.
suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying?
This
Does
is
any
the
of this
funny
make
part.
any sense? Just tell me.
not
Just say
that
yes.
she's the woman that spaces to speak, and it
Okay,
just
what you're
jumps.
doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
And say apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Was trying to say that. The part that
Okay, look, I
she's
wasn't going to mention
female,
this to you,
she's
but
a
I'm
female
in
that
pretty hot
doesn't
water
speak,
here. How you doing down there? You still
or
holding on?
rather hasn't been given
The
a
reserve
voice.
power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, so no, I hit that one.
Drag on. Turn that dragon.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright?
Dragging
If anyone
it,
asks,
or
and
rather
no one's gonna
pushing it.
ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Manual override by just smashing
Almost
through.
there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably... Good luck!
Hello,
I used
and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Through the portal. That's the character.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important
I
tool for
will-
science, even in a dire emergency.
Go through the
Cube
main
and
part,
button-based testing
like
caused
the
this
main
emergency. Don't
part
worry,
of
the
the
odds of this
beginning
happening
of
twice
this game,
are very slim.
and call that the episode.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
It's just technically the tutorial of Portal 2. And Portal 2 isn't necessarily needed a tutorial. I think it's just a refresher from how to play from the first game. I haven't played the first game. I'd love to play it though.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt. If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason,
Pretty sure these, like,
Hey!
well, not
Made
here.
it.
Hang on.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it. Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun?
This is basically one of the only times you can actually step in water.
Ask that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you.
Where is
Alright,
that?
brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully.
This room, you'll see one.
some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
Now I have
Good.
one of
If you
them.
feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork. This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, that works. Easy, fun. Alright. Nothing says anything. I will say, Portal 2 is one of my favorite games because of the dialogue and the whole story of it. It's just fun to play and listen to how everything works. They just made this like a comedy type game, which is fun to play.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Yeah, broken. There's no point in going up there, it doesn't bring you to anything except, hang on. I think, yeah, right here, this glass, rooms that have like glass, you can see in them like a desk or anything, it's a nod. I want to say it's a nod to the fact that in Portal 1, there was a office room you could shoot into. Rather, I think you were able to break glass in that game. I don't know. But you could get into it and there was like an Easter egg or something.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Alright, so I'm gonna launch stuff from there. I'm gonna need to click that and push this. Oh, wrong one. This is clear. And I did do that again. Spot a fall, right? I think so. Oh, no, I see what I need to do. I remember. This is pushed up and this. There.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Alright, before I step alright, so those cubes are, I don't remember. They're not the companion cubes. They're the testing cubes. I can't exactly remember their name, but the companion cube is basically the same thing except it has a heart on it. And
this next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
The companion cube was said to have like an actual person inside of it at one point. I'm not too sure. It's just that had been talked about multiple times. That there was a theory that someone was in it, or like the remains, not remains, but
if you are a
like your
non-employee who has
consciousness,
discovered this
somebody's
facility
conscience
in the
was
ruins of
inside.
civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
That's what I meant. Somebody's consciousness was inside the cube, or implemented, or rather placed. All those words mean the same thing. And I don't know if they're in this game. I think if they are, they're in the game later on. Alright. Yeah, go and go across. This cube goes over there. And that wall is basically there just to, I think you have to go around it to make it last, this puzzle to last longer. Right about there. And that's this
Good work
level.
getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing. To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
I guess you could say that
Hey! Oi, oi! I'm up here!
his name is Wheatley.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave.
Brain
Okay, listen,
damage.
let me
What are you
lay something
saying?
on you. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, alright, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready?
I don't think you can actually catch him.
2,
I've tried.
3! That's high. It's too
no.
high, isn't it, really, that? Alright, going on 3 just gives you too much
Comes
time
an
to think about
awkward
it.
scene,
Let's,
basically.
go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow! Ow, I am not dead! I'm not dead!
You
Plug
can't
me into
drop
that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
this one. This is funny.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? Alright, you can turn around now.
Ha!
Bam!
the first time I've
Secret
done
panel. That I opened while your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get out of here.
I wonder if I can push him. I can push him.
Would you pick me up?
There's like a
Pick me up.
just pushing him.
Hey, pick me up.
Ah,
Look at this.
it's
No
stuck.
rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually. Oh no.
Continue
Yes.
this.
No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact. What are
Right
you doing?
before
No, thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
And, like, at the end, but, I think it's the, right before we get GLaDOS back. I'll call this that an episode. Or this an episode. Yeah, I have that.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake.
Mainly, I also like
I'm going to lay the cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac.
This.
Do you know who
This
ended
is
up punching her,
GLaDOS.
ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. It
Wheatley
was a sort of long
does
chunk of
not
time
know
where
who this main
absolutely nothing
character
happened.
is.
And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch me. Okay, down these stairs. Jump.
I was gonna say, you
Actually,
could
look at it. That's quite a
call
distance,
this
isn't
a
it?
walkthrough.
Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous. Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend
We'll
it.
look down.
Ah,
Don't
I've
look
just
down.
done it
Okay,
again.
I'm look down. Yeah, there's a bunch of
This
fun
is the
parts to
main
this.
breaker room. Let's go in.
right
Look for a
here. I'm
switch
gonna call
that says escape pod.
this.
Alright, don't touch it.
Alright, this was episode 1. I am Bearded Dragon Games. Thank you for watching. Hope you tune in next time.